Man, before I ever even thought about investing in myself at all, bro, I was doing the normal shit just like everybody else. I was going back and forth to work every day. I had a good ass job too. To be honest, I really had a whole bunch of good jobs. Like I was in the military for like 8 years. I was in the infantry, right? Got a couple tours to Afghanistan. Then after that, I went and got I went and started working for the railroad. I was a conductor, which moved up into an engineer. I made a whole lot of money there too, but that shit don't really give back for, man, I'm trying to get my time back. I don't give a shit about the money. I'm trying to get my time back, right? So made a whole bunch of money there too, but I ain't had no time. Then I became a corporate manager for AT&T. Man, I was making like 5 to 7 bands every 2 weeks type shit. All that shit, man, it really didn't matter, bro, because the time that I wasted on all those jobs is really what, messed. I didn't want to dedicate all that time. So, really, I just wanted to create a way to buy that back, and I knew that I had to get my credit right in order to do that. I had to have good credit in order to go buy things and go do things that other people was doing that I wanted to do, basically to create a business. So that's how I really got into Turo. I was like, man, I met somebody who taught me a lot about credit. Man, I invested in him. Man, he got my credit in line, and then after that, I ran the bag. I went and ran the play. As soon as I got that credit good, I went and bought a whole bunch of cars, bro. I bought like 6 cars off the rip within like a week. And that's how I started getting into this Turo bag, this Turo money. Them cars was bringing me anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 per car per month. At 6 cars and just at a minimum of 2K cash flow, man, you know what I mean? That's 12K a month right there. But that's just to have the cars doing it. I'm not doing no physical work. I'm not going, doing all that. It's just regular, it's just an asset making money. So I was cool with that. And then after I really figured out the game, bro, and I really figured out how to do Turo, that's when I went ahead and I learned so much about it that I was like, bruh, I can reteach this stuff. So I went and scaled more. I went and got like 20 more cars. I was at like 30 something cars, right? I still got a lot of them cars in my fleet, but I still got a lot of, I moved some and transitioned some so I could like dedicate more money and like time into the mentorship as a whole, teaching people how to do what I do. That way they can leave their 9 to 5 and leave their job too, just with assets making them money. So that was the whole play. That's how I really got into Turo. I really scaled up super fast because I repaired my credit. I just would optimize any of my credit reports. You know what I mean? I would optimize my whole credit to be beneficial for me and work for me. If I wanted to add cars, I would go ahead and fix that, you know what I mean? So I could add cars and things like that. And I got some funding to back me. So now I'm sitting at like 30 cars. I got like 300K in funding, business funding and personal funding. Now the business can't stop because I keep putting the money, you know what I mean? I keep putting the funding money, the check behind the, you know what I mean? Behind the brand, behind the business, behind the cars, behind the fleet, putting wraps on cars and doing different things to make my cars be the center of attraction. Now I done cornered the whole market because I bought a whole bunch of cars. I hosted them a whole different way of hosting vehicles and like the type of quality vehicle that I give to clients. And I stole the whole market. Now, rental car business, that's it. That pays all my bills, everything. I can go live a lifestyle that I want to live just because Turo made that possible. Because I wasn't scared to invest in myself. Y'all got to stop being scared to invest in people that got knowledge and skills and tools and stuff to make you successful. You can't be scared to invest in those people. Those people did it already. You do the same shit when you go to your job. You go get training from somebody. That's a mentor. This is the same thing except for it's not on a 9 to 5. It's just by you living your life. You know what I mean? It's a mentor on life. So I don't like to do all that on camera, but yeah, it's basically a mentor on your whole life, how you could change your whole path for you and your family just by being the first person, they call it the black sheep, right? That's the first person who was untraditional, did things a different way. I fixed credit. I went and just